All right, everybody, we're live out here in McGregor Park, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you. They from Jack Yates class of the 1980s. And what's your name, sir?
My name is Mr. Big Daddy Virgil Thompson.
And what school did you go to, Mr. Thompson?
I went to Cullen Junior High. Now I'm at Jack Yates Senior High School.
And what year you come out of Jack Yates?
83.
And your name, young lady?
Stephanie Holcomb, class of 83, Jack Yates.
Okay, now, y'all guys are responsible for putting this picnic together. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, how did all this start? Because I've been used to going out there doing this stuff for weekly. And I feel so embarrassed that I went to Yates and I can't get nothing with my own school. Oh, so Dennis Glenn promised me that he would be able to start putting this together.
No.
And y'all finally trying to get this together. And tell me, how did it all start, Virgil?
Hey.
First of all, it was a meeting of the minds with class of 83. This was strictly class of 83.
Okay.
We didn't have, but we invited other classes to join in to have the function with us.
You know, I look back, because I'm out of the class of 1967. And you know, I look back at Jack Yates, and everything is about class. You ain't in my class. Damn your class. Your class ain't bigger than the goddamn school.
No.
So let's get out of this class shit and start talking about the school.
Oh, yes. Okay.
You know, let's get out of this class.
That's why we all.
You know, because we all come out of Jack Yates. Every goddamn class came out of Jack Yates was the best class.
That's right, and that's why we always invite all the classes to join in with class of 83.
And that's good for y'all to sponsor this. And it's so good. But these other classes got to remember, you part of the school. So regardless of who give it, that's immaterial. The bottom line is come and support the school.
And it was all free. So anybody, we put it out there that anybody and everybody was invited. It didn't matter what year you graduated.
You know, and I get to see this, and I got a lot of people on the West Coast that looks at a lot of my videos, including Deborah Allen and Felicia Allen. Deborah's up there in LA, Felicia's up there in New York. And they look at these videos and they say, Booley, what in the hell happened to the 70s? I don't see him. Everything I see is the 80s. What happened to the 70s and the 90s and our class in the 60s? We are trying to get this together.
Right.
And I can't expect y'all to do this. Y'all did y'all part. The 80s did y'all part. It's up to the 70s and the 60s to come on in and stop procrastinating and stop pointing the finger and come in and support all them young people. Damn that.
Right,
it ain't about the young people. It's about the school.
About the school. It's about the school. That's
One
all.
love, just like the young lady said. One love.
One love.
And I'm so thankful, man, for you guys to put this together.
Thank you.
Right.
For me to be able to video it and be able to show people like Walter Suggs up in San Francisco, a lady up there in Denver, Colorado, Sophie Wade, another person in Colorado, Mr. Russell Richardson, a lot of people out of Dallas. So this is not, all these people that follow me is not just at Jack Yates in Third Ward. Some of these people are Jack Yates alumni on the West Coast and the East Coast.
We want you to know we appreciate you always coming out and making everything local and nationally. So as you said, there are people all over the U.S. that get to see our videos, and that's because of you.
And that's because we all Jack Yates line. Well, no matter where you at, we're all part of Jack Yates High School.
That's how it should be.
And you know, and you know, we get to say this because a lot of times, this coming our DNA. See, we had problems before you guys. See, when Jack Yates was at 2610 Elgin, where you guys know at Ryan Middle School, that used to be the original Jack Yates. In 1958, when they opened up 3703 Sampson, we had a lot of people at Jack Yates over on Elgin. That ain't my school. I go to the school on Elgin. The hell with that.
The name's the same. They may have relocated, but it's still the same.
It's the same way with us at 3703 Sampson. We're going to endorse 3650 Alabama. Whether or not we like their ways or not, they are still Jack Yates line.
And another reason why we do this is because a lot of us have passed away. So now we're just trying to get together while we all here now.
And fellowship. Now, will this, Virtual, will this be an annual thing?
Oh yes, we're trying to get together all the time. Our reunion get ready to come up. So we're gonna start doing a lot of stuff as of soon.
Now we're coming out here into McGregor Park as we are today, as an all-class picnic, sponsored by the class of 1982, 83. Now, this other thing that we have in that we trying to put together again, like you say, Virtual, it's all about fellowship. And we got another thing. I think we're doing something after the homecoming out there at the BL at the ranch out there in off of Oral.
Oh, we do.
You know,
We have the
tribe.
Right.
Because whatever we got to do, Virtual, like you say, we got classmates dying every day. I look in the Jack Yates alumni page. We got good classes in the 80s dying every day.
Yes, sir.
We even got classes in the 90s that's dying every day. So we need to come together and fellowship. You know, when Ronnie Branch put our thing of the Jack Yates Men Breakfast that you used to see, and we're going to start having it again as soon as we get through with this virus. All of that was about trying to see each other than seeing each other at a funeral home.
Right.
And that's what you're trying to do, Virtual.
Yes, sir.
And that's the goal, is to be able to fellowship each other other than seeing each other at a funeral.
While
We want to give people their roses
While they still
while they
living.
still here.
while we on top of ground. Top of ground, right?
Man, I really appreciate y'all coming out here and spending the time and showing all the Jack Yates alumni, including the young Jack Yates lines, that this is what the 80s is about. It's time for the 90s and the 70s and the 60s to get on board. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right.